So, episode 3, we're back. This is Master Wonder Mage, about to play Minecraft again. Episode 3, down 4.5 hearts or something. Or is it 6? I think it's 6. Down 6 hearts. Wanting a bed. Hoping I'm probably about to get blown up by a creeper. Not having a pickaxe. Pickaxes are very good. Now let's get killed by baby zombies. I need to find some fruit so I can make it better. Or I'll die. I don't know exactly what's going on. I want to find some more time. And I'll chop some wood so I can get apples. So that when I later get gold, I can get my 6. Yes! It stopped raining! Yay! Yay! The rain is so annoying. It just lets stuff spawn. Apple. Yay. And sapling. Sapling is good. So now it's actually worthwhile to do some caving at gold level because, well, once I get done. Also, I'm really worried about a creeper creeping. Which would be a pun if it was actually a pun. Yeah, I know it's a waste of axe, but I don't. Sometimes I just don't want to bother switching. No, not the sword either. Give me more apples. There we go. 2 apples equals 4 hearts of regen equals 8 hearts. I can just get 1 more. I'll have full health, assuming I don't lose any. Yay! So, on that. More cows, more leather, more armor. Chickens. Yeah. Okay. I want some sheep. I can find an abandoned mine shaft. I had to do that once. Didn't get a bed before I got to an abandoned mine shaft, and then I got spider string, which means bed, which means protection from creeper. And it would have been really bad if I hadn't gotten a bed, because I was really far away from spawn. Yay, pumpkins. Can't remember. Yeah, that speeds it up. Axes aren't the most useful of tools, except when they're like shovels. They speed things up but don't actually lead to you getting more stuff. Of course. In super hostile maps, when they give you an axe but nothing else as a weapon, legendary, there's a diamond axe near the beginning if you know where to look. Sheep! And it's like, what's the most useless thing I have? 1 egg. Horses. I've never ridden a horse in survival before, only in creative, but they seem really powerful, seeing as you can shoot arrows without having to slow down. What would be cool, albeit somewhat of a game breaker, would be if they had a decrafting table. Like the crafting table, you put things together to get different things. The decrafting table, you could take things apart into their base parts. Like, you get an iron sword, you decraft it, and you have 2 iron and a stick. Could be somewhat of a game breaker in some cases. Say, map gives you a bunch of rails, you decraft it into a bunch of iron and sticks. Or they give you a diamond axe, you turn it into a diamond sword. I'm not sure what I want. I'm not sure why I'm going through this swamp. The only structure is witch huts. Swamps aren't the best places to build houses, in my opinion. The only structure is witch hut, which I'm really not in the shape for. A witch hut on ultra hardcore would be a lot worse than skeletons. Poison on ultra hardcore, that's just terrible. Probably shouldn't have killed them, seeing as I don't have inventory space. Really soon I'm going to start my mine shaft, or at least my first mine shaft, my base. Very soon, seeing as it's getting night. Wood. Would be cool. Okay, just turning it to day, not really doing a permanent reset of my spawn. I like how I can now reset it today. I'll need to come up with... I'll need to make a temporary house at any rate really soon, though. Seeing as whatever, I'll just be an axe murderer. An axe is okay if you don't have a sword. It's basically the equivalent of one material tier lower than whatever it's made out of. Wood axe is kind of wimpy. Stone axe is about the same as a wood sword. Iron axe is about the same as a stone sword. Diamond axe is about the same as an iron sword. So it's sort of a waste of materials if you're planning on using it as a weapon. But it makes a decent impromptu weapon. Like when your sword's broken and you don't have the inventory space to make a new one. See, getting a house. not killing all the animals, because then I don't have any animals to breed. And I have to live off bread for the rest of my life with no wood. I mean, wool. Oh, I could get wool by string, but still. The fact that you can die. I'll leave that. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll just start by digging out a bit of an extreme hill. Because that's where you can get emerald and silverfish. But silverfish aren't that much of a threat when they're not. But I am on ultra hardcore, which makes silverfish a lot more of a threat. 11 armor, that's enough for some man pants and some boots. The helmet is probably the worst leather armor. It has the same armor value as boots, but requires 1 more material. And for 2 more material, you can have pants, and then for 1 more material, which are better, and then for 1 more material than that, you can have a jacket, which is better than pants by half a thing. So 4 equals 1 armor point, 5 equals 1 armor point, 7 equals 2, 8 equals 3. So that's why I made myself a jacket first. I'll head into the plains. I don't want to build a derpy house though. Just a box sticking out of the ground. Like, those are just stupid. I want to keep my house basically hidden until a desert. Maybe the same desert as earlier. Maybe a different desert. I find a villager temple. I'm temporarily setting up base there. A temple would be really nice because it has all that really nice loot in it. Like, but a village would be nice too, especially if it had a smithy. It would get me up to iron level, sort of. Yeah, this is the desert from earlier because there's the floating sand. So I don't think there's much here. It would be funny if, thanks to chunks, I just ran into all my stuff again. All my stuff from earlier. Yeah, there's that floating sand. I remember that. There's the tundra I died in. I would like to base near a desert. And I don't want to base in a jungle or a tundra. I prefer to base in a grassy biome, a plains, or an extreme hill. Not a jungle. Jungles are nice, but too hard to navigate. Extreme hills, though, just leave like huge things that are just asking to be hollowed out and have a house built in them. There's spawn tundra. It's nice having a bed because I can just stop and turn it to day whenever it gets night. I want to accomplish something in this video. I'm not sure what though. I want to find a temporary house site thing. I don't want your meat, I want your leather, which means I could kill horses, but horses are more valuable than cows. I'll leave the lose 2 alive. $21 more, that will be 31 beef. I mean steak. Which will be nice. Enderman. At least I think I heard an Enderman. I think the noise I heard identifies with an Enderman. I can use my shovel as a weapon now. I don't want to use my pick. Picks are too good. And shovels are at least conservative in terms of resources. Using 2 less base resources. But as you can see, while being significantly more durable, I mean... Nah! Spider. While being significantly more damaging than a fist, they're not as good as a wood sword by a long shot. Which isn't good because wood swords aren't that good. I remember my first Minecraft game, I felt so godly when I got my first wood sword. I think I died shortly after. 15, I need 7. 6, I need 16. Oh, thank you. Well, that's all the cow killing I'll do for now. I'll just journey through here, see what's on the other side. There's another desert, that would be awesome. Deserts have the best structures, having both a village and a temple. And the temples are a ton easier to find than the jungle temples. And I have much more luck finding the village temples than I do finding, the desert villages. There is a desert, is there? I have a much better time finding the desert villages than I do the plains villages. I don't know why. Nah, that's not a desert, that's just a dirty little beach. Or is it? Ooh, it is a desert. Cool. Small desert. Unless it extends much further. I'd love to get a map. Maps are kind of worthless, but they're also really awesome. And get my bet on the bargain. Don't really need that rose, but whatever. I'd rather not do any combating for quite a while. Not with 4 hearts and leather. Not with 4 hearts, leather, and no sword at the moment. Or bow, or arrows. Or, other things that are worth having if you're going to do any fighting ever in your life. I am not equipped for fighting anything. Least of all, a skeleton. A skeleton could totally just shred me. An extreme hills desert border I like. Granted, it is a kind of pathetic desert, but into the forest, I guess I'll go. This might be an okay to base, place to base, base to place, place to base to place to base. More tundra. Whoa. Because we haven't had tundra forever. And my dog's asleep and barking. So I don't know if you can hear that on the video, but if you hear vague noises, that's my dog. I really need to set up a base somewhere. And I've been saying that for about 10 minutes now. I think I might jump cut a bit. Just walk this way until I find something that catches my eye. Or, I don't know. Wait, that looks like a change in biomes over there. Forested plains, I think. Yeah. Oh. Oh! Skull! It's in. No! And more tundra. Seriously, I've probably been all these places before. I mean, obviously not this one, because last time I was in the plains, I was having trouble finding sheep. And looky here. Looky here. Some sheep right over meow. And guess who? A tundra. I might start building here. Just a darky little thing for now. I'll probably... I'll just build a shelter here. $29 isn't that much. I'll use cobble for the moment because I have that forever. And it'll clear up my inventory a bit. Cobble isn't the best for building, but it's better than wood in my opinion. And I'll probably change this all up eventually. Turn it into sandstone or something. Actually, I probably won't. If I'm going to build here, I'll probably make somewhat of a sky house. Arg! If he sets me on fire, please tell me you didn't call reinforcements or something. Noon, midday. I'll set up a basic structure on this overhang right. Just a quick little shelter. Here I'll cut until I have the shelter all the way up. So, see you in a minute. Just a quick update before I call it an episode. I have a very basic base setup. This is very temporary. But I am probably going to get anvil and enchanting table before I leave this. I want to really get some good supplies up before I start a new base. Mob protection. Nothing can get past without knowing how to jump. I mean, spiders could, but spiders can't knock down doors like zombies can. If spiders could knock down doors, that would be awful. Of course, the problem is creepers won't be in line of sight until I get about here. So that could be annoying. I have 4 furnaces just because, 4 crafting tables just because, chest full of stuff. I haven't organized my chest lately. Oh. And I just have some very basic stuff on me in case I die. Keeping the apples because those are incredibly valuable. Have some meat. So, basically the point is, next time I die, I'll be able to... Oh, derp. The point is, next time I die, I'll easily be able to recover myself. Here. I'm pretty sure this works. That works, right? Yep. And boop. There we go. Very basic, but it works. And again, this isn't a permanent house by any means. This is just me trying to get by until I have plenty of building materials. So, see you next time. Bye bye.